Hello everybody, I'm Matthew Austin and SamuraiHex, and welcome back to another episode of Zero to Hero with Rapid Wien and Edward Kozlau. It's been like 2 weeks since I last recorded, 2 weeks since I last played this save, so it's going to be a bit hard to get back into, I think. But yeah, if you have been enjoying this series, please by all means give it a like. It really does help the channel out. And if you are new and you haven't already, subscribe to the channel and click the bell for like notifications, so you never get you always get updated for videos. Otherwise, if you don't do that, sometimes YouTube becomes a bit stupid and doesn't, push the videos out to people. So even if you're not new and you haven't done that, please by all means do it, and you'll be always, hopefully, if YouTube's being nice, keep up to date with my videos. Anyway, we haven't played many games, so I've had to just check the video from last episode, and we were the Man City game and Rheindorf Eltak game. So we lost the Man City game 4-2, we beat Rheindorf Eltak 2-0. We then went on the winter break where we played some friendlies, mostly won them all apart from a 4-1 loss to Shakhtar. That's kind of expected, really. Shakhtar are a lot better side than Rapid Wien. And then we played Sturm Graz in the quarterfinal of the UFB Cup. It went to penalties and we ended up winning. I don't know how we didn't score. I don't know how they didn't score. But in the end we ended up doing quite well and winning on penalties, which is good to see. And now we have two games. Red Bull Salzburg in the Bundesliga, who are currently first, 2 points ahead of us. Same games played. So if we win this, we go ahead of them, which is always good. And then we also, because we finished third in our Champions League group, with PSG, Man City and Club Brugge, we ended up qualifying for the Europa League, where we have got AS Monaco. So I expect us to be knocked out immediately. Anyway, the game against Salzburg, the team going into it is Niasmand, Dankowski, who was wanted by Shanghai. Oh wait, transfers. How can I be an idiot? Well, it's so long since I've been doing anything, it's bound to happen. So yeah, stuff's happened. Let's start with the outs. So Enis Tepacek went on loan to Holstein Kiel. Kevin Danso left. Now, we wanted to keep him quite badly, but he came to us saying he wanted to leave after I rejected the first bid. I managed to get Watford to give us 17.25 million all up front with like a 30% sale on fee, which is good. So we sold him. Then Hainan Janyi signed Maximilian Ullmann. He was a fringe player for us. And for 13 million, I just couldn't say no. And then a young goalkeeper that we have who's Portuguese. He's like really good upcoming player. Carlitos. He came and went on loan to Austria Klagenfurt. Leopold Querfeld has gone also on loan, this time to Stade El Piora. And the people bringing in, it's only two. Jordi Mestre, left back on loan from Porto. Just a good backup option, who hopefully will do good. And then because we saw Kevin Danso, kind of needed another centre back, I thought, because everyone else probably not as good as Kevin Danso, so I tried to look for a player. I ended up going for this guy, Quique Clement. He is from Real Zaragoza. Got him for 3.8 million, rising up to 3.9. I think that's a very good deal. And he has joined us for this season and hopefully for a few upcoming seasons as well. However, we probably won't be at the club because, like I said, we are leaving at the end of this season. They've been offering me contract after contract after contract. I've just been declining every single one of them. And it makes me feel bad, but they're the ones who screwed us over, you could say, by selling Ljubicic last season, and I still have that grudge. Well, Edward Kozler still has the grudge. But yeah, the team going in for this game is Niasman, Dankowski, Clement, Kalvac, Barato, Malibran, Kirschbaumer, Spikic, Nussbaumer, Serrano and Wadant, who has been the main striker so far this season, replacing Erkin who hasn't been that good lately. Kevin Arras, Sevcik, Petrovic, Mazel, Nikolic, Kvaratskhelia and Erkin all on the bench. Let's get straight into the game. See how we do against Red Bull Salzburg. We kind of stole the league off them last season, you could say. They deserved to win it. They just had a little blip in form at the end of the season. Well, we didn't. And yeah, we ended up doing really well. All that stuff. So we're coming with 3 wins, a loss and a draw in the past 5 games. Red Bull Salzburg comes in with 4 wins and 1 loss, playing quite a defensive formation. I don't know how the fans think about that really. We might be doing quite well with 2 DMs. It'll be hard to break them down, but we might, if we get lucky, they won't be able to really attack, I don't think. So that might be good. Seeing that we're now going to lose 3-0. Tell you now, we'll lose 3-0. As Gonzalez is on the ball. Clement heads it. Now Nussbaumer gives it to Malibran. Spikic. He passes it to Malibran. He gives it to Dankowski. He crosses it in. It's headed away by, I think, Levento. I don't think it's the Levento everyone thinks of. As Aldayemi's open and the goalkeeper didn't even go for it. Please be offside. Please be offside. Yay! Offside. Very close. I don't know why Niasman didn't even dive for it. That was bad goalkeeping, really. As I... Oh, didn't mean to do that. I am going to go a bit of encouragement. The players always tend to like that, as Emerson has a throw in. And that is not a penalty. That was on the line. Off the lot. It wasn't in the box. As the referee, who is... not let me tell. Is it a penalty? Yeah, I thought so. So free kick that ends up going to nothing. We have to be a bit better. Honestly, be a bit better. As Niasman passes to Clement. Kalvac. Wadant manages to get the ball, but then he loses it. And can we press? Make a mistake for them? Nope. Bakayoko, Gonzalez, Emerson. Can we tackle him? He's been quite good lately in this game. As Andre Silva has a shot and it goes wide. As we are on the back foot. We really are. Good tackle by Barato, but it doesn't get cleared. As Horte, Bakayoko, Andre Silva, Adeyemi, Bakayoko. Gonzalez is open, shoots, good save by Niasman. Bit of demand more when I can, I think. As the header or the shot was wide. Apparently a corner. Okay. Okay, they're getting way too close for my liking. Come on, let me see demand more. Oh, god damn it. Mensa. Andre Silva. Bakayoko. Headed away by Dankowski. Now Spikic. Malibran. Nussbaumer. Nussbaumer gives it to Kalvac. Kirschbaum to Barato. Now Serrano on the wing. He goes inside. And the pass is awful. Now we're defensive again. And Adeyemi is going to score here. Oh, Niasman does a fantastic save. And they said fantastic. Yikes. That was a stupid way to say fantastic there. As the header from whoever that was goes wide. We're not being good. We are not good. I'm far from pleased. Yeah, I am. You're better than this not Red Bull. You're better than this Rapid Vienna. Nearly called my own team. Nearly forgot my own team then, I mean. As it's 59 minutes, as Schwarber, Lorente, can we force a mistake? No. They're doing that quite well. They're not getting intimidated by our hard pressing, so... Gonzalez again. Andrew Silva's open, good save by Niasmand. And now Horta takes a free kick and Mensah's header is wide, and I think we are going to make our first subs. Waydank can come off for Okankara. Spikic and Serrano having terrible games. I trust Spikic to do better than Serrano, so Kvaratskhelia is coming on, and I'll leave it at that. As good tackle by Serrano then. Now Waydank gives it to Nussbaum. Serrano. Cross it, please. Good cross. And shot by Waydank straight in the arms of the goalkeeper. Now Malaban, Waydank again shoots. Hits the post and it's cleared. How unlucky can we get then? As the two substitutes are made, and I am going to go once again more encouragement. Everyone's fired up, apart from Kvaratskhelia and Okankara, who are motivated. As I will make the last sub. Spikic is having a god-awful game. I'm going to put Sevcik on. Vass hasn't been that good lately, so I don't trust him really lately. So it looks like it's going to be a 0-0 draw. We didn't deserve to win this, and I kind of think we deserve to lose it, really. Red Bull Salzburg were all over us. I'm not happy with that performance. And I'm not. Should have done better. Really poor. Really, really poor. Goalless Okankara, yeah, that's why he's not been played. He just hasn't scored in ages. He is turned into a terrible player. As I'm going to skip ahead now and come back for the AS Monaco game. See you in a bit. Right, we are back for the match against AS Monaco. Not much has changed. Jorge Mestre is coming because Barata didn't have a good game. And also we've also had to someone try and buy him for dead cheap. He's worth 6.5 million, right? And we just got an offer from a Chinese club. I think it was Wuhan Zali or someone. Whoever they are, they haven't got interest anymore. And they only offered like 2 million. I was like, no way, go away. So, thankfully he's okay with me declining the offer. Even though he probably would have got a lot more money if he had joined and gone into China. But 2 million for a player who's worth 6.5 million is ridiculous. What were they thinking us to accept it for? Anyway, the team is Niasman, Dankasi, Clement, Kalvac, Mestre, Petrovic, Nussbaumer. Aras comes and Spikic, who had a god-awful game last time. Nikolic, Serrano and Waydank. Spikic, Sevcik, Malabran, Barato, Nussbaumer, Kvaratskhelia and Okankara are all in the subs bench. Let's just get straight into the game. It is the first game we've ever played in the Europa League knockout stages. First game we've ever played in the knockout stages of a European competition. Because with Gordon Zabza, we didn't get to play the first game in the Europa League or the Conference League, whatever it's called. And with Rapid Vienna, we ended up only getting into knocking out in the 4th place last season in the Europa League, and 3rd place in the Champions League. So it's the first time we're in the knockout rounds. Well, the final knockout rounds. As we've got 2 draws lately, hopefully we'll win here, but Monaco are a good side. So I can't see us winning this, really. Even if it is at home. We'll see how we go. I'll immediately do some encouragement. As we get to 10 minutes and no highlights. "20 minutes, no highlights." Are we going to get to 30? 30 minutes, no highlights. And finally a highlight with Dankowski throwing it to Nikolic. He crosses it in, it's headed away. And now Monaco break. Clement picks it up from a bad pass. Now Dankowski, Kirschbaumer, Mestre on the wing. Gives it all the way on the other side for Arras. Dankowski again. And just try and break them. That was close. That was very close. But somehow they get away. They somehow get away with it without an own goal. As Dankowski gives it to Clement. Now Nikolic. Arash is open. Can he shoot? Yes, he can. It's saved and cleared for a corner, which Dankowski will take. And it's headed away, but Serrano picks it up. Mestre then picks it up and the highlight ends. And it's 0-0 at half time. We've been the better side, I would say. We've been the better side. Yeah, we're the better side. Dankowski has another corner as Arras is apparently injured. I'll have to watch out for that. Dankowski crosses it in. It's missed by everyone, and Wade don't there to put it in, and we're 1-0 up against AS Monaco. Hurrah! Masterclass by Dankowski once again, and I think I will take Arras off because he has a thigh injury. I'm not putting Spicker on. You know what? I'm going to try Malibran there. He apparently can play there because I've been trading him there. Because I like trading people in new positions every so often just to see if they can play there, even though he's more of a defensive a defensive like midfielder. He can play AMR, so we'll see how he goes. As I've just completely forgot to make subs. Now Serrano's injured, foot injury. I'll take him off for Kvaratskhelia. I think I'll take Worden off for Erkankara. See if he can do anything in the last few minutes to get his goal scoring ability back. As I don't think he will. 6 minutes added on though. Few injuries. As we'll get a highlight. Baraka gives it to Solette. Now Baraka again. Can we tackle him? Nearly good interception by Nikolic, and he manages to tackle where it goes straight to Golovin. He shoots, and it's wide of the post. Quite wide, really. And it's full time. We are going into the second leg, 1-0. Well done, lads. That was a good win for us. Yeah, Dankowski, amazing once again. He is such a good player. Arras is injured for 4 days. Serrano's injured for 2 days, and Dankowski just brilliant, absolutely brilliant. As that, we will leave it there, I think. Next games. I think we'll skip the next sketch against AS Monaco. If we win and we get into the next round, I'll probably come back for the next round. If we don't, well, it's no bother. We weren't really expected to do any good. Probably come back not for anything else. We'll probably skip all these, play these games off camera, and come back for when we get into the next phase of Bundesliga, where it goes into top 6, bottom 6. So we'll hopefully still be in, we're guaranteed to be in the top 6. So we'll see how that goes. We'll probably be coming a few games into that. Anyway, if you have enjoyed this episode, please by all means give it a like. Like I said at the start of the episode, it does help the channel out. Subscribe if you're new and hit the bell for notifications to stay updated with all my videos. When Formula 1 2021 comes out, I'm going to try and record some of that. And of course, SamuraiHex 5 is coming out, which I've just noticed today that we can actually pre-order it on Steam. So I will be doing that hopefully in the coming week or so. But yeah, I've been Matthew, also known as SamuraiHex. I'll see you all next time. Hex signing out. Bye everybody.